good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, you know, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Well, we're on to jackpot 1, which is race number 5. This is a track and ball Chatsworth, fillies and mares 67 handicap. If you're wondering what's this about, track and ball Chatsworth. It's one of the busiest branches here in KZN, and I've been there many times, and yeah, it is always a buzz there. Race number 5 over 1600 meters. It's jackpot 1. What we got lined up for you? We got Crew of Ice, the replay when finishing 5th. And we got interviews with Stuart Ferry, Gareth Van Zyl, and Barbara Kennedy.
As you lie, coming down to the last 300 meters now, and on the outside, Burmese Tiara, Lazulai's there, Lady Serena, Flashy Katrina's trying to get into the race, Groove of Ice is on the inside, Burmese Tiara still finds on the lead over the last 100 though, and it's Burmese Tiara from Flashy Katrina and Lady Serena, family favourite, ran for.
Yeah, her first run back with us last time was a cracker. Yeah, we had that wide draw to contend with, and she ran on just needing it that last little bit where she died, and yeah, got a good draw this time, step up in trip, and yeah, she's a big runner.
Yeah, no, I think she's, you know, we're waiting we think she's better on the grass too, so that's why she hasn't come out again, and you know, obviously her work at home was good, that's why she was always getting a little more chance, but listen, she's working well at home again, and on the grass, and if you can repeat that last time, it's the same sort of field, you know, she obviously another good shot.
Yeah, she's most effective at Hollywood Scottsville, and her last run, it was very disappointing. I'm not exactly sure why she didn't act on that day. There was nothing obvious to show for it. So yeah, we put a line through it, maybe second on after rest, and she's fit and well, and we'll expect her to bounce back and you know, give us an honest performance.
Yeah, she's pretty much the same. We've been trying to keep, you know, besides she doesn't really like the polys, we've been trying to keep her on grass and find the right races for them. It's not easy. But yeah, she's fitting well at home, and like I say, she's never that far behind her, so she's a definite quartet filly.
On to race number 5, and I told Ryle, leave all the difficult races to me. I'll handle the difficult races. The easier races, over to you. So race number 5, one of the easier races on the card, Ryle. You're going to tip us 1, 2, 3.
Not at all. It's far from that, please. But I do like horse number 2, Grow of Ice, in this race. I've taken a chance. I've taken a stance here. This is the field where we do have 15 runners and 3 reserves, and I'm taking a chance with number 2, Grow of Ice, as a place accumulator banker. The way she quickened last time out from a bad draw, she was last turning into the lane, and she ran on nicely to be only beaten under 3.5 lengths behind Burmese Tiara. That was over 14. She now steps up to 1600 meters, having a second run after rest. She's neatly drawn in gate number 2, which I think will help her chances. I don't think she'll be so far off them, turning for home. And Grow of Ice, the way she quickens, I think she could go past this field, and 1600 is going to suit her nicely. Second run after rest. Jason Gates would have learnt a lot about her last time out. So I'm expecting a bold showing from Grow of Ice, and she's trading at 6 to 1 in the market. But the race certainly doesn't stop there. There are plenty other runners that you can make a case for. Let's touch on number 4, Duchess of Sussex, quickly. Now, to me, she was a surprise winner last time out, winning at odds of 33 to 1.
Whoa. My head was spinning after that result. That was a shock winner, Ryle. I know Rocky Reef has come round to win, and the guys will argue, you know what, follow the rating. She dropped down in rating. It looked like the right field for her, but look at her form. I mean, her form prior to that, she was getting closer at each start. Yeah, it was a tough result for exotic players that day, but she won well. Whether she can go back to back, you know, when a horse takes that long, it's not an exact science, but when a horse takes that long to win, they go off a certain mark. It's very seldom that they go back to back. It's very, very seldom, because they're so low on confidence. Yes, they win, they have a right mark, they push them up a bit in the ratings, and I find it hard to see them go back to back. I'm not suggesting in any way that she can't. I'll tell you how I worked this one out, Ryle. I worked it out 2 ways. 7 times 2 equals 14, and 14 divided by 2 equals 7. And those are going to be my three numbers. My three numbers in order of preference, 14, 2, and 7. 14 Hot Strike is going to be the value for me in the race at around 12 to 1. It's clear to see that her best form is over the course and distance. 2 runs for 2 seconds, good second behind Jack's Bird, and of course 3 starts back behind Sea Eagle. Keegan DeMello, yeah, he's got a good relationship with this filly. He's won on her, and I think that if he can overcome the draw and maybe have a racing up handy, she'll be a massive runner. Crew of Ice, I agree with you. It's a big draw swing around, and I think that's a massive plus on her last start. And then a little bit naughty, we heard it from Garrett Van Zyl, and the fact that he's engaged the services of Gavin Arena, I think a massive runner. So I'm only going to include 3 horses in the place accumulator in order of preference, 4, 2, and 7.
I think those do look to be the right 3, and those are the same top 3 as I am, but just in different order. Number 2, Grow is the top one, followed by 7.
Did I say 4? I hope that's not an omen. I said 4, 2, 7. It's supposed to be 14.
No, 14. That's
yeah, 14.
Yeah.
I think I said 4.
14. No, 14. 2, 7, 14. That's going to be my top 3. And just one more horse I'll throw in. It's going to be horse number 1, Faithful Mistress. Now that Muzieni gets back aboard, and she's a horse that has won over the course and distance. Plum draw, 55.5 on the back. She's on a mark of 58. I think she's going to be competitive off that mark. She won 5 runs back over the 1600. So maybe a horse at around 10, 12 to 1 in the market, in another one to include. So only 4 horses in terms of the pick 6 for me. And in terms of the jackpot, 3 horses these.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I got the page here. There is the page here that we're using, right? The first leg of the pick 6, what were our numbers? We're going to write this pick 6 down. We're going to call it out at the end. What were our numbers in the first
4,
leg?
6, 7.
4, 6, 7.
8. 8, 12, 13.
And you only gave 4 horses
4,
there,
yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, this leg, I like 3 horses, 14, 2, and 7. What do you like?
I'll just include the 1 Faithful Mistress as well there.
1, 2, 7,
14.
and 14. Okay, we're jotting this down, guys. And as we play along, we'll give it in race number 9, all our numbers for the pick 6. But in the first leg of the pick 6, hopefully the numbers that we managed to narrow down our selections with are the numbers that feature in the first leg of the pick 6.
The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there. Yeah.